Hi guys, how are you? Oh, give me 1 second. I forgot to do one thing. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Ooh, okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to close my door so I don't get that feedback. My husband down there on the game, playing PlayStation, hollering at the game, and I don't want that feedback on my video. But thank you guys for being here. We are back for another video. Yes. We got some great topics for you guys tonight. If you guys saw what the description has, then you already know it's going to be juicy. All right. So everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Yes. All right, so let's get into it. Who we got in here for my mods? Let's see. Thought I saw Linda. Yep, I know I saw Linda Gamble. Bill Wilson will probably be on here later. I think Linda Gamble got it for now. Who else we got? Yeah, Linda Gamble. Okay, that's fine. I think one mod for now can handle. All right, so let's get started. All right, so first topic we're going to talk about. Now, you guys know that Dr. Heavenly, she's been coming for sweet tea. She's been coming for sweet tea very heavy. And I have some new developments that I want to share about Dr. Heavenly and her not so perfect marriage. See, she worried about sweet tea and somebody done dug up some stuff on her. See how things happen when you don't mind your own damn business, Heavenly. So you didn't have to come after sweet tea like that and be talking about other people's marriage. She do it on the show all the time. And she always say, me and Damon, we have a great marriage. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's no perfect marriage. We've said it many times. Now somebody done dug up something on you and Dr. Damon. Okay, we're about to get into it. It's going to blow y'all wig all the way back on that. Okay. Now, it's been said and alleged. I say no sympathy for Heavenly. Me either, because she talks too damn much. But they're saying that that Dr. Damon, guys, it's been said that he's been allegedly cheating on Heavenly for years, and that he's been cheating with her with white women. Dr. Damon like white women. Okay. He's been stepping out with white women, allegedly. Okay. The source also says that it was told that Heavenly steps out from time to time as well. So while they're saying that she's saying that they're in such a happy marriage and that they've been married so many years, that's fine. But sometimes when you're not completely happy, then shit happens. All right. A lot of people saying they don't know why the hell they get on damn TV and be trying to act like this shit is perfect, because they're saying that it is alleged that Dr. Damon likes snow bunnies. Okay. He like his snow bunnies. Yeah. Yes, honey. If somebody said no, not daddy, that's what it's saying, that he likes snow bunnies, and that Heavenly has been known to step out as well. Okay. It always be the quiet ones that surprise you, don't it? He was very quiet. But then I saw another side of him when they got on that party bus, okay, for Dr. G, when he was getting ready to get married, and they had them women of the night up on there, honey, dancing with all them cheeks flapping all over the place. Dr. Damon looked like he was at home. And Curtis did too. Y'all know Curtis be trying to act like he's all quiet too. Dr. Jackie's husband, Curtis, be trying to act like he's all quiet and don't be doing nothing. But those be the ones, honey, that be trying to act like they don't do nothing and that they're quiet. Yes, honey. And you know what they say, honey? Once you go white, honey, you know they're going to do you right. And apparently they've been doing him real good because he's been going back. Is what the streets been saying. So Heavenly, you might want to focus on that and not so much of what's going on with Sweet Tea. According to Sweet Tea, she and Dr. G are doing well. He's there 100% every step of the way with her while she's going through her endometriosis. And they are looking into still trying to have a baby. Last I heard, she's trying to get some type of surgery. And if that doesn't work, then she's probably going to be looking into maybe adoption. So either way, she's going to still be a parent. But Heavenly, stop talking about other people's marriages and the fact that you think they cheat so much. Because, baby, Your husband he's looking past you, sis. And that's probably why you went out here and got you a good old gastric bypass, because you wanted to keep his eyes on you. But he's still looking around you at the snow bunnies. That's what it's been. That's what the streets is saying, girl. So don't be mad, honey. Don't pow the messenger. I don't make the news. I just fucking report it, okay? IVF is another option too, if she is able to do it, because they were saying too that she had numerous fibroids. So if she doesn't have like any scarring, she may be able to do the IVF. I'm praying that she does, because being a mama, that's a beautiful thing. I love being a mom. I love being a mom. So I pray that she is able to give Dr. G some kids, not just one. I'm gonna say 2 or 3, or however many she wants to have. Okay, because that's a beautiful thing. All right, but let's move on. Yes, honey, he like them snow bunnies. Dr. Heavenly. So you won't count on that shit coming out, did you? Yeah, I'm gonna drop my napkin. You won't count on that stuff coming out. Oh, my sinuses want to act up. Oh, tonight. Always when I just, It's all good. We're going to push through, honey. I'm going to go down and get my nasal spray here in a few and spray it on up. All right, so Tim Savage and Jonjolyn Savage, which are the parents of Jocelyn Savage, who was supposed to be a victim of R. Kelly, they are speaking out, saying that they want to have some type of connection with their daughter. She is still not reaching out to them. She's still not calling them. They're saying that they're tired of the jail phone calls with her. When they call her, somebody's always there to I guess tell her what to say and listening in on her calls. And it's like she's on and off. She's not able to have a full conversation with her parents. And they are speaking out and they're frustrated. Okay. They have gone to TMZ once again. And somebody said them parents are full of mess. We got to talk about it though, guys. Okay. Because they haven't seen their daughter in years. It's been years since they've seen their daughter. As you guys know, Azriel Clary, she left and went home once R. Kelly got locked up. So many of the other girls, they've gone home as well. From my understanding, Jocelyn is still in R. Kelly's camp. It's amazing that he is locked up and she's still feeling like she's controlled and can't live her life and or leave and do what she needs to do. I don't know what she's staying for, because he's not getting out for what, 30 years? He's facing 30 years. She's still in his camp. And they're saying that she's still being controlled by him and he's locked up. Bitch, how you gonna tell me what to do when you in jail? How you gonna know I'm doing what you told me to do? Because I'm gonna get out the phone and be like, oh, okay. And bitch, I'm gonna go do right what I want to do. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. I'm gonna go where I want to go. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You're not controlling shit over here if you in jail. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and play what they gotta say. Because honey, they are
trying to reach out to Jocelyn when my father passed. We have to always reach out through his camp. Robert Sylvester's camp. And the same time that we had to reach out through his camp through my father, the same way we did, the same way this time from Jonjolyn's mother. No response whatsoever. It's time up for that. It's just time out for all that. She needs to come.
Joseph, we need to hear from you directly.
Absolutely.
We've always heard through third-party information, and we weren't able to hear from her directly without what I call prison calls, where the calls are scripted and they are known to be scripted.
Everybody want to say she's grown. Let me hear from a grown woman. I want to hear from my daughter. That's what I want to hear from. I want to hear from a third party. I want to hear exactly from Jocelyn Savage, period.
And we would like to have a one-on-one discussion with you as a family.
Listen, Robert is locked up. All these enablers need to move aside. Jocelyn, I need to see you at that funeral. Just that simple.
What y'all think about that? I think she's suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, to be honest, you guys. It's sad. The last time I actually saw a video of Jocelyn, she looked so spaced out, guys. It was sad. It's amazing how you can take control of a person's mind and they just do whatever you ask them to do without even a thought. This girl looked like she was like in the freaking Twilight Zone when they saw her out in public. When they finally did get to see her and they spoke to her, she was like looking straight like she ain't heard nothing they said. They like right here, Jocelyn, Jocelyn. She's just like, this is her. She ain't heard nothing. She ain't looked at them. She ain't acknowledged that they were even there. She just kept walking like she didn't even know that they were standing there calling her. And they were yelling out to her. Like, please talk to us. Like, please come home. Please have a conversation with us. And she was just like, that was her. And that's how they've programmed her. You know, if you guys watch the R. Kelly documentary, The girls were saying that they weren't allowed to like look at, or like men, you couldn't even look at men. You had to look down to the floor if a man came into the room. They were just that programmed. It was just that program. I don't know what is going on. Well, I do know what's going on with her. Like I said, I feel like it's some Stockholm syndrome. She's afraid. I think she's scared. I think maybe if she wanted to leave, I don't think she now knows how to leave. Azriel Clary was like her, I guess, friend while they were there. But then y'all saw the two of them got into a knockdown, drag out to where they were fighting over some stuff that was going on with R. Kelly after he got locked up. So it's crazy. Let me play this other video where Tim Savage is also going off on Azriel Clary's dad about the sleeping arrangements that Azriel and Jocelyn had when they were in R. Kelly's home. All right.
Me and Angelo came and said, oh, my daughter, and this is his key words now. I may not say it word for word, but Tasha they was on the page together, and Angelo stated something to Tasha to say, you know, your daughter is sleeping in the other room, and his daughter is sleeping in the bed with R. Kelly. I found that very much so horrific, that a father that thinks it's okay for his daughter to be sleeping in the bed with Robert, and it's okay for my daughter to be sleeping on the couch. Either way, sleeping in the bed with Robert or sleeping on the couch, anywhere near this guy, I thought it was just that was a high concern. That why would
it's like he's proud of the fact that my daughter is in the, yeah.
It's sad. It's sad. Those girls are going through some of the same stuff that Cassie, that Sue Diddy. They went through some of the same thing, if not worse, with R. Kelly. If you guys watch the documentary, I really dug deep into that whole situation, that whole case. Like I really did. I dug deep into that. I even sent like DMs to a couple of the girls because I was nosy. Y'all know I was just starting out blogging. I was like, oh, this shit here is gonna be all right. R. Kelly had those girls eating feces and all kinds of shit. I don't want to gross nobody out, but he had that much control over them. Okay, if they didn't listen, they couldn't eat for days. It was some sick shit going on there. They were made to have FOs. We're going to call them FOs because that's the same shit Diddy was doing. He was making the girls have FOs with each other and with random boys or whoever he chose to come over there. And they had to use certain sex toys on him, okay? Because what's the girl, Geronda, was saying that he liked like a whole 9-inch. I was like, what the? Child. R. Kelly was taking 9 inches. Did y'all know that? I said, God darn it. Crazy. I'm glad that most of those girls got out of that. But Jocelyn, baby, if you watching my channel, even if you don't go home, get out of that situation because she is an adult now. When she went into that situation, she was a teenager. Okay. And right now, yes, somebody said 9 inches. Yes, he did, y'all. Yes. He was into the BBCs. And y'all know what that is. If y'all don't know, y'all free to put it in the chat. Because I got to be very, precise in what I say. But yeah, Jocelyn, if you're watching my channel, on a serious note, baby, get out of that situation, okay? I'm praying that you have some sort of normalcy in your life, in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit to where you can make a sound decision and get out of that situation. No grown person should be controlled by another grown person or anyone. Okay, no one should be in a situation where they cannot make decisions for themselves and leave when they want to. Okay, period. That's that. It's sad. It's so sad, y'all. Oh my God, I hate to see stuff like that. But they are begging and pleading for her to come home, and she will not respond. So prayers to Jocelyn Savage. Prayers to their family that they hear something from her very soon. And somebody said, well, damn, not the 9, y'all. Swear to God, go look at the documentary. Go look at the documentary. And it's also in Geronda's book as well. Geronda Pace is her name. She was one of R. Kelly's victims. She talked about how she had to like do the strapping up and she would use 9 inches on him. Yeah. 9. I said, good God Almighty, bro. Good God Almighty. So yeah, so he really was. I don't think he was really into the girls. I think it was more so of control for him. Because they were saying that guys would come over there and he would be into that. And the crazy thing is, Portia Williams, you guys, also went over there to his house and saw all of these girls there. She didn't see anything wrong with that because she was focused on trying to get a record deal. Did you guys know that? Portia Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta, she went there and she admitted to having relations with R. Kelly twice. She slept with him that day that she came there as he promised to give her some type of record deal to help her with a song. It never happened that day. She was saying she was locked up in a room where she was waiting on him to come, at which she was there for hours and hours and hours waiting on him to come in the room. She wound up spending the night that next day. I think she slept with him again and then she left. So now that we know that some of the girls were infected with STDs, I hope Portia has gone and been checked out. I'm not saying she has anything, but I find it very weird that a lot of these girls, because they've been paid, they've got settlements for him infecting them while they were in his care. Well, not even care, I ain't gonna call it that. While they were in his camp, or cult rather. Okay, so it's so sad. I could do a whole documentary right here on just that alone because I followed it just that closely. All right. Yeah. I think that's in her book too. If you guys have the pursuit of Portia, it's going to be in her book as well. So yes, twice she slept with him in order to get some music done and still never got it done. Okay. Still there. And that's the gig. That's always the gig with him. If you notice, most of the girls that was in his cult, in his camp, they were promised record deals or to record a song, and it never happened. The only person that he ever made a star and or work with music wise was Aaliyah. And that's only because her uncle was like the driving force behind that. Okay. Had she just been an old regular schmegular girl off the streets, just like the rest of the girls who were hanging around, it would have been the same thing for her. But she also was mistreated as well. Aaliyah was. Okay. All right. So let's move on, guys. Prayers for you again, Jocelyn Savage. Hopefully that you find your way and get from up under this Stockholm syndrome that you're on. All right. Says, wow, what do people do for money and fame? Absolutely, saying yes, it's sad. It's very sad. Let's get on into something else. All right, so let's do some Mel and Martell combos because I have them. So let's get into some combos where Melody, honey, she's made it very much so known that Melody says she ain't no punk out here in these streets when it comes to Martell. Now, she went through some hellified stuff up in their house with him during her marriage, but Melody made it very, very clear she ain't no punk out here. Martell's already said it once that Mel got hands. She got hands, okay? When she went to Ariana's house, when she pulled up at Ariana's house, when Ariana was talking that mess, even Ariana was scared. Y'all saw how Ariana got scared when Tasha K said at that interview, let me call Melody right quick. Ariana got fidgety. She was scared. Her hand, you could look at her hand and her hand was shaking like this. She was visibly scared, but she's that type of internet bandit where she just get on the keyboards and be like this, just talking junk. But if you see her in person or run up on her in person, nowhere near about that life. Okay, Melody had her shook. But let me go ahead and play this. It's a round of clips and or conversations that Melody has had to show that she ain't scared now. She ain't scared, but she just be trying not to go there because she's got children and businesses and stuff like that. And she ain't trying to be risking on the likes of Martell because he ain't worth it. He ain't got jack. And he want her to snap off so he can have a reason to sue her. You got young people out there like that. They don't have nothing. They ain't work for nothing. They ain't gonna never have nothing. But they want to push you to a point to where you snap on them to where they can use it as an opportunity as their come up. You got people like that. That's why I don't fool with folk, honey. I don't fool with people. But let me go ahead and play this, honey. Now, I cannot show the video because said person does not want their video shown, but I can use the audio. So we're going to listen, okay? If you've been an avid watcher of Love and Marriage Huntsville, then you kind of know and you can put together the scenes that I'm showing, okay? All right, here we go.
Tasha was in the house.
Oh, this is the reunion just now.
Oh, yes, it was. That's why I beat your ass that time. Oh, no. Jesus Christ.
All right, so we'll be right back with more Love and Marriage Huntsville.
When we retire. And let a man say something like that. Let a man say something like that.
Do that again and I'm out.
Right. Maybe you should have said, do that again, I'm going to
She's
beat
talking
your
to
ass.
Kimmy in this
I
clip.
did a little bit of that too. Let's be clear, I did a little bit of that too.
Oh my gosh.
That's awful. But I need some more tea. You want some more tea? Let's go get some more tea. I need some more tea. Ooh. Come on, Kim.
Okay, I get some more. I need a little something extra for that conversation. I can't ever physically abusive.
No, I mean, me and
She's
Martell
talking to Dr. Helen.
Martell and I had our moments like some people probably do, but I'm not one of those women who ever gonna just be. I I personally am not one of those women who I'm kind of let me see how I can say it. I'm kind of strong in the sense of I'm not one who would sit around and be abused physically.
It look like you the type, and I'm a Scorpio too. You probably would be doing the abusing. Like you look like you'll slap the shit out of somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking.
Thank you for that. Thank you for saying that without me having to say it. I was tired of hearing you saying that.
She threw the glass at Martell. So that's just like a little round of little things to show that Mel is she all the way about that life. She don't want to be going there. Like, don't nobody always want to be fighting with somebody. I'm glad she got away from Martell because sometimes, baby, people will push you. Martell is that one that will push you, honey, to snap off on his eyes. All right, so now I have another clip that I want to play. I'm just showing the build up of the BS that they have had to deal with. All right, let me get to it. Cause baby, Martell is that one, baby, that will take you there. All right. Yes, he will. All right. So now this is a conversation where Nell is asking Melody and Martell, do they want to stay married? This was during the time that they were married. Okay. Let me get it to the point. Shout out to Beautiful being beautifully honest. Okay. Because that's where I heard it. I happened to hear that today. I said, oh, I got to definitely.
I want to be married. Honestly, do y'all want to be married? To be married to each other? Yes, to each other. Who ain't nobody here but us. I didn't know what you was talking about. I didn't know you was talking about, do we believe in marriage or are we talking about we want to be married to each other? To each other, not no one else, each other. Oh.
Melody down there, she playing around, laughing, and like it's not a game. Like for real, we do have 4 beautiful children. I mean, our kids hurt every day.
It is about you two, but it's really about them. Their life, how it's affecting them. You guys placed them here. You both are responsible for them.
With our kids, I was a lot more hands-on than Melody. Period. And not because she was making more money than me, not because she was more busy than me, because I was always on my grind. One of our last little arguments for real was me saying I kind of want to fall back from really being more hands-on than her. I'm like telling her, okay, like you step in and, you be the dominant parent when raising Milani right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I got burnt out. Me getting up, doing all this, doing all of that.
I hope you're ready to start it over. Go ahead.
Well, maybe if you did everything you're supposed to, maybe I wouldn't be starting over.
Whoa, see, that's y'all.
If you did everything you're supposed to do in my household, I wouldn't be starting over.
That's totally disrespectful. What I've been doing for you, because you're sitting there playing me. Now, the last time we talked.
Okay, we got 661 watching and 275 likes. Guys, can we get the likes up? Because I got some good tea that I'm about to release here tonight. Okay, let's hit the like. Let's hit the like. Let's hit the like. I'll wait on you guys. Come on, let's don't sit on the like button. And it's free. All right, the like button is free. Let's hit the like. All right, let's hit the like. Let's at least get up to 300. All right. Those of you, if you want to stay in the bushes, that's fine. But let's please hit the like button if you did not do that. Okay. Let's do that. All right, let's continue.
You guys were on the right path. When COVID came, it's like, what happened?
I think we checked out. Yeah, that's what happened. We checked out.
Martell checked out. Let's be clear.
I mean, you did too.
No, I checked out April 4th when I left. You checked out in March.
Well, I guess, that came along with the disrespecting, calling me the bitches.
I'm a very strong woman, but I wasn't disrespectful to him. The disrespect verbally that came to Martell is when he continuously kept doing things and putting me in situations and putting me in hurtful places. That's when I became, because I did lose respect. Are you going to keep back trailing to this other woman? Because that's embarrassing for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating is not right.
No, it's not.
You're not supposed to do it, period.
No,
but it's how they do it. And the thing for me is disrespect for cheating. You keep making a laughing stock out of her. That's a lot to take for a woman and a woman of her caliber.
Well, no, that was Millie's issue. Why you keep talking to the same? I'm like, God damn, what you want me to go mess with 20 women? No, I don't. That ain't me. No. That was her issue. He's the same person. No.
He talked to multiple.
No. Why you?
Martell has slept with multiple people in this marriage. Let's be clear.
Stop lying.
It's not a lie.
Damn. Get tired of you lying so much. You victim.
Oh, whoa.
Stop being a victim all the time.
Oh,
it gets on my nerves.
So everybody just heard everything Martell said. That I'm playing the victim.
I wish one day people would see the person that you really are. You throw all the damn stones and hide your hands and be the victim. Because when we start going through stuff, I told you what you weren't doing in the marriage. Okay. And then you didn't fulfill it. And then, I stepped out because you weren't taking care of me.
Okay.
And then somebody started taking care of me. And then I'm like, I like this when I went to. And then you still disrespecting me. You're still not being the person that I want you to be. This other person I'm talking to, she satisfied me.
I'm tired of hearing you say that. Know that. I'm tired of hearing you say that. You would have been gone and asked for a divorce a long time ago. So don't sit here and act like that's the truth. Listen.
Ooh, woo! Y'all hear that? He said you were not being the person I wanted you to be. Like, who are you, Martell? You obviously weren't pleasing her as she needed you to please her as well, because you were so focused on running over there to coleslaw. And then I like the way he always loves to throw the children. And we got 4 beautiful children. That's his favorite thing to say. It ain't like I was out there with 20 women. If you with one that's outside of your marriage, it's wrong, Martell. I don't know why he don't understand that. Why is it that does not register with him, that just because you were with one person, that it doesn't make it right for you to be out here running around with someone else other than your wife? Why does your wife not feel comfortable being in her own home? And I'm hearing that Ariane also was in Melody and Martell's house. I'm hearing that somewhere. That Ariane was bragging about Martell brought her there when Melody was not there before. That would be a problem for me. Oh, Jesus, Ariane, you play some very dangerous games, okay? You do, sis. You really do. You do. You really do. To come in somebody else's house and disrespect them as such, baby. It's bad enough you doing it on social media, but the fact that you do it and come to somebody's house, you bold. You are bold. And Martell, you are dead ass wrong. It ain't like I was with 20. That's his favorite number too, 20. Ass probably can't even count to 20. Ooh, I don't even want to say on here, Lord. I don't even want to say, Lord. I don't even want to say, y'all. But Martell did not love Melody. Martell loved the idea of being with her because of what she possessed and where she could take him. Clearly, he thought that he could continue to stay with Mel and continue to cheat because in his mind, she wasn't giving him what he wanted, which was for him to be able to get and or have these nasty situationships, because Ariane already made it clear that they have threesomes. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Melody was not getting ready to downgrade and degrade herself into doing that to please Martell. Martell wanted his cake and eat it too. With Ariane, she's open to have threesomes. And she also mentioned that he likes to be with men. So is there a point in time in that house that you are laying up there and compromising your health, your sanity, everything else that goes with it in order to please Martell? What kind of activities is going on up over there? And he wanted Melody to come down off her high horse in order to allow him to do those things. So because she put up a standard and was like, nah, wrong girl. Wrong girl. See, that's where it came in with him wanting to record her doing some stuff, because Martell is sick. And I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. Martell is sick. And that's the same. And I guarantee you he records Ariane. I guarantee you he does. Because he's just that nasty and sick. But he loved to use the 4 children as a means to stay with her and still be able to cheat and live well on her. That's what he wanted to do. He don't give a damn about her. He knew, and like I told you guys before, he knew he had to lock her down while she was in college because she would have got away. He knew she was the one. Martell he was in no danger of becoming successful on his own. That's on period. He knew what caliber woman Melody was. He knew. So he felt like he can keep her strapped down with kids, which would make her so busy at the house to where he can be out doing what he wanted to do and nobody would even know. That's what Marsau does to Tisha. And I see now why the two of them hang together, because they have conversations. Marsau wants Tisha to stay so busy with those kids. He don't want her out working. He wants her to stay at home with those kids 24/7 so he can be out doing what he wants to do and she would never know. But luckily for Melody, she's the type of woman who she can't be controlled, and she's smart. She's a businesswoman. Martell was saying, oh, I took on the responsibility of all the kids and taking care of the kids. I was more of the more dominant parent. Well, why can't you be that now? Because according to what Martell was saying was, and this was coming from Ariane, was saying that Martell was saying it was hard having all 4 or 5 kids at his home when it was his week for the kids, that he needed help. Why do you need help watching your kids when you have already conditioned yourself to do it while you were in a marriage? You said you were doing everything and that Melody did nothing. You even went to tell your mama that Melody was this lazy individual. So you had your mama running around fussing Melody out, saying she was lazy in the household, and you working my son so hard. You gonna unalive my son because you working him too hard. How? Melody have all 4 of her kids. During her week, she don't call for no help. She's always with her kids. She had those kids for the whole 56 days when Martell could not see his kids because he hurt Tank. We talked about it. I'm not even going to say allegedly because it's in the court papers. It's in documentation that he hit Tank, drew blood, and the court said for 56 days you cannot see your children. Melody had those kids straight 56 days. Martell, I don't think you would have kept them for no 56 days and been able to watch them, feed them, everything that you have to do. Period. But Martell intended on playing male and continued to have multiple babies made with coleslaw while he covered it up using Melody's money by having ABs. We know what ABs are, okay? He loved where he was in the marriage, but Melody had to take herself out of the triangulation, because that's what it was, in order to destroy him and his ego. Martell had to be brought down a notch because he felt like he could continue to have Melody in a triangulation against her will with Ariane. And what's wrong with Martell now is, and I peeped this and I thought about this, I said the reason why he is so mad and oppressed with Melody was because he felt like Melody was the perfect triangulation in that, because the triangulation is 3 people. Martell's here, Ariane is here, Melody was here. So for 5 years, Melody stayed in that situation. Martell, Ariane, Melody. He loved that. He was able to control that. He said, oh, for 5 years, she's still here. She knows that I'm cheating. I'm just going to learn how to cheat better. And I'm going to tell her that we're working on our marriage and that things are going to be great between us. And she's never going to leave me, because y'all saw several times on Love and Marriage Huntsville, his favorite thing to say was, you're never going to divorce me, right? So he felt like, okay, I can keep going a little bit further and do this. Because Melody was saying it was multiple women that he was laying up with. Multiple women. Martell needed Melody more than she needed him. And that's a fact. Look at him now. Look at him now. Okay. All right, so let's get on to the next part, because I have another part that I want to play for you guys, and it is very, very juicy. I got my little notes here, honey. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I got my little notes. Oh, Lord. All right, so yeah, let's get on to it. This next little clip here is going to be good. This is still Mel and Martell. Let's fast forward it on. All right. I want you to hear the mindset of Martell. It's so crazy. I've never seen somebody so damn crazy in my life. Damn, Martell.
I don't believe that Melody cares anymore about him or about her, meaning
shout out again to being beautifully honest.
Having him, if that's what she so desires. But
let's move it forward. I'm sorry. All right.
Do that whenever he felt like doing that, you know? It's just
I'm sorry, guys.
As she had this ceremony and was changing her last name back to Rogers. Was that the final nail in the coffin of any hope of reconciliation between the two of you?
Find world-class neurospecialists who treat you like a person.
Sorry for the ad. All right. And we are almost back. Sorry. Oh, they gave me 2 ads back to back. All right. We're back.
You know, if she was about to get remarried or something like that, you know, I'd understand. But just going off and just change your name, and I would say out of the blues, like, for what? Why?
Why does it matter to you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I mean, since it's, you know, before me, I'm just speaking off. That's all.
Yeah, I'm just curious. That's all. In terms of why would it matter?
Before me, you know, when we discussing this subject, that's just how I feel.
But you also discussed it with Miss Bell.
We was in the scene. I'm sorry. We were talking about it, so
we talked about it in scene. We talked about it out of scene. Yeah, he said little things to me out of scene too. So it's not just for a camera.
You feel like you telling the world right now that you're still in love with Melody. You feel Melody would take that and run with it? Or bury you with the truth? You know? Yeah. No. We're not getting in trouble with your wife.
There you go. Thanks, Marsau.
What was that, Marsau? Who was his wife? Are you in a relationship right now with your child's mother? No, I'm not. I'm single.
Y'all hear him stuttering?
Does she think you're in a relationship? Yeah, Marsau is hell today, bro.
He's lying.
Oh, what? You think they're in a relationship?
I do, yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because when my kids are there, she's there almost every day.
Does it hurt you that she's around your children?
It does not hurt me, no. More than anything, I go into protective mode. Like, I'm never going to trust someone who adored my family setup so much that they worked their ass off to come between it. Of course, with the help of him, but still.
Our children are perfectly fine.
Like I said, for me, knowing that they are around soone who has said such nasty and vile things about their mother and about their father, even who said multiple things about their father. To see how he defends her, he's bringing up something directly at me when I'm talking about a person who has for years, as he knows, tried to torture and come in between our marriage, DMing me. And he knows all of those things, and I can keep going. So when he sits there and tries to defend, how dare you?
You know, I'm open, I'm easy when it comes to certain things that you request.
We've had the
But it's
conversation.
difficult when I request
So
something.
here's the thing. I've never had over 11 people watch my children overnight ever. First refusal, first right of refusal is overnight not to watch your children at any time. No, they have not. There's
It's
no,
the paperwork.
I know what's in the paperwork. The same way in the paperwork in the court case where you were asked if you were in a relationship with Sheree, you said it was a business arrangement.
All right, so we
What
stopped.
y'all think about that? Now, if y'all notice when Carlos King asked Martell, said that do you feel that Melody would bury you with the truth, okay? If you admitted that you were still in love with her. Martell nervously said, yeah. Then he switched it up and said no. Martell is very intimidated by Melody. Okay. Let me tell you how I know. He's very intimidated by me. When Melody comes into the room, Martell has a whole different disposition. I can't even talk. Why I can't say this shit? He has a whole different attitude. Okay. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. Damn, get out of here, Tisha and Wanda. Damn, spirit of thick tongue. But yeah, we saw how he was so nervous at the expo. He couldn't even come from behind the curtain because he looked out there and saw that Melody was sitting out there. So he knew he couldn't get up there on the BS trying to be, talking about his little fake ass businesses that we know aren't going anywhere. Disposition. Thank you guys. Y'all know. I don't know what the hell wrong with me tonight. Anyway, he couldn't even talk in front of Mel. He could not even present his businesses in front of Melody. He peeping out there. That's why he wouldn't come out, because he knew he couldn't come out there on that bullshit. Melody was the one that kept the businesses going. I said he's a fan. That's so crazy. But notice how he avoided accountability by then throwing in that Melody had 11 babysitters when it's always been 20. We talked about that, okay? But Martell, I feel like he's empty. I feel like he needs bodies in order to feel fulfilled. And when I say bodies, I mean this is why he's with multiple women. He will never ever be fulfilled because one, he has an sex demon. Two, he's a sex addict. Okay, he was that when he was married. I don't know what it is, what's going on in his mind, what it is that he feels that he's missing. But bottom line is, that's not going to fulfill you. That's just going to send your ass to the clinic. Okay. And it's crazy that Ariane, like I said, is doing all these threesomes and all these other things in order to please him. Whatever she asked him to do, she already said he really doesn't take her anywhere. They really don't go anywhere together like that. And I mean, he'll bring her something to eat from time to time, or he might take her out to eat, but that's it. They don't really go anywhere like on dates or anything. So really, it sounds like a FO situation to me. That's what it's getting. When I thought about it, I said, that kind of sounds like Diddy and Cassie or whatever. Except for Diddy did take Cassie out, but she was made to do FOs. And I feel like that's what Ariane's made to do. She's made to do FOs in an effort to please Martell. Because really, that's the only reason he was stepping out on Melody in the first place, was to get sexual desires someplace else, because he was saying she wasn't willing to do those grimy, nasty things that Ariane was just like, oh my God, I'm totally here to do it. You got women that's like that. You got women that's like that. Pygmies that are just like that, because they see a person on television, they see him as this star, so they feel like they have to do any type of gutter, nasty type thing in order to please this person, in order to be in their presence and or be close to them. Ariane is obsessed with Martell. She's obsessed with the way he treats her, and it's bad. She doesn't even have enough knowledge about how a woman should be treated, which kind of makes me question, what type of home life did you have? Who raised you, girl? Which we know her mama did, and her mama was also a side chick. So from a side chick to a side chick, you can't really teach her anything. She's growing up to be exactly like her mother, having to be with other men. Somebody else's man at that. Who wants to be sharing a man? He can only see you at a certain time of the day, then he's got to be back home and check in with his real family and or wife. Who wants to live like that besides Ariane? It's sad. And just like Melody said, she worked overtime in an effort to be all up in her family business in order to try to make it her family. So Ariane, she wanted Martell, she still wants that. And I keep hearing a lot of people say, oh, I think they're married. I don't think Martell will ever do that, because Ariane can't push him into where Melody pushed him. Martell wants to be famous. He wants businesses. He wants to be successful. Ariane can't do that. Ariane is not a good look on his arm, okay? Ariane is not a good look on his arm like Melody was. Like Martell looked like a completely different person. He looked like $1 million standing up there beside Melody when she would go on speaking engagements. He did. Melody had him looking like $1 million, and now he's looking worn out, beat down. He looks like he looks older in the face. He looks stressed out. The bags he had to get cut from under his eyes. He got more bags under there again. He is stressed out. Okay, he's got the same evil spirit as Diddy. I think that, and I think the way he treats women that way, maybe because, like Ariane said, he likes men, and most men who are not ready to come out of the closet like that, allegedly, they treat women like they're disgusted by them because they're not able to live their true life. Like Martell said, feel my true life, or don't feel me at all. What is your real life? Who are you, Martell? Do you even know who you are? Because off screen and behind closed doors, you're doing things that the real Martell, who we see on the screen, we would never think that you would do. But when your baby mama get mad, we find out who the real Martell is. Like she said, you like to put paws on her. Like she said, you like to be with men. So what is it giving? Are you this aggressive towards Melody Cherie and working overtime in an effort to damage her because you are feeling inconsistent with who you think you are, and you're not ready to live your real life? Most closeted men are that way. When they're married to a woman and they want to be over here with a man, they treat the woman like shit because they can't be their real selves, and they feel like, damn, like I'm standing in your way. Like, open the closet door and step out. Be who you are. It's 2024. People are coming out of the closet now like it's nothing. But because you put yourself out there as this individual where you just, this hunk of a man, you got all these pygmies that think you're just this fine man. I don't think there's nothing fine about Martell. That's all he has for himself is looks. According to what he thinks. I don't think he's fine. And now that we know he ain't nothing in the bedroom, like, what are you offering? What are you offering, sir? It's giving hell no, okay? But yeah, he stays deflecting. But yeah, Martell is just like the devil. He likes to unalive, steal, and destroy. Okay, you try to steal from your children. You try to steal from Melody. You stole all the marital furniture, and then one that got mad because she wouldn't let you come up in her house and made your ass sit on the porch talking about it's hot. Can we go up in here and talk? Mel was like, you're not going to my house to drop them spirits off up in there. Then I be wondering why the hell I'm acting crazy. Don't be letting everybody up in your house, okay? Don't be letting everybody up in your house. But Martell wants Melody to suffer in silence, okay? He wanted Melody to suffer in silence, but Melody found her voice, and Martell is unraveling because the fear and anger of being exposed. Narcs don't like to be exposed, okay? That mugshot exposed a lot about Martell because everybody was thinking that it was Melody being bitter, but now when they saw that he's been arrested for threatening communication and DV in the third degree, people are starting to look like, wow, maybe it is something to this situation with Martell. Maybe he is this person that people are saying that he really is. Somebody said he's not attractive. He's not. He's not. He's not. Nothing about him is attractive, okay? He's a bum. Martell is a needy bum. He has a lot of anger issues, and he needs to get something done about that before he really be in prison for doing something that he will regret, okay? And it's very cute, like I said, the way he loves to use his children, my beautiful children, You don't care about your children because you got your children around the same woman the same fool who broke up your family. Your children got internet. You bought them iPhones, so you don't think they have the ability to go online and see these messages that Ariana's been saying about their mother, calling her 304? Like, seriously, Martell, how do you even feel comfortable having your children around this girl, knowing? I mean, hell, you look at her with disdain because she broke up your family, but then you got your children over there being made to be around the same person that broke up their family. That has to hurt for Melody. I mean, she has to follow the court rules or she'll be in contempt. So it's hard as a mother to sit back on your hands and watch this situation with their father and the fact that he's allowing this because he knows that it's going to tug at her heartstrings. Martell knows how to, he done been with Melody long enough to know what buttons to push and how to tug at her heartstrings. He knows that there's nothing else he can do. He can't physically touch her. He can't be around her. So what's the next best thing to get to her is her children. And when she said that at the reunion, he sat there and said, our children are fine. How are they fine when you're not fine, Martell? How are your children fine when you're not fine? Let's carry on, honey, with the show. Let's move on, honey. Let's get into this Ernesto call, honey, with Tasha K, where he read her ass down. Tasha K was having a sit down with Sonia, which is the side chick of Ernesto. He was trying to say she's not a side chick. She's totally that. I don't know why you would tell a random woman who's calling you on jail calls that you love them. As you guys know, Ernesto has finally gotten a bond. They're saying as of November of 2023. As you guys also know, he has 16 felonies that he's sitting on. Don't know why they gave his ass a bond for that when they found child P on his computer, his laptop, and several inappropriate pictures dealing with children as well. So he has a lot of charges, including fraud and all these other type things that he was in jail for. I don't know how he got a bond. I'm shocked by that, okay? But let's get into this call because, baby, it is juicy. Ernesto is going to be snapping off on Tasha K. We're also going to learn in this call, too, that Tasha K was saying that Shirley Strawberry never even took the marital license down to the courthouse to have it, like legit. Because we also know that Ernesto still had not divorced his first wife. So maybe this is something that Shirley may have known and kind of sat on, and they were just still out here saying that they were married. So maybe they had like a ceremony, but maybe it wasn't legit because I haven't heard of any charges of Ernesto being charged for bigamy because, it's against the law to be married to someone and not divorce this person and go and get married to somebody else. So I haven't heard that being added to any of the charges, and it's 16 to be exact from Ernesto. So let's go ahead and get into this call, baby. He is a hot damn mess, all right? A hot damn mess. All right. So let's back it up. All right. So shout out to Real Talk Bougie. All right. So Sonia is going to start out talking to Tasha K, and Ernesto is going to call Sonia during the time that she's sitting down with Tasha K, and Tasha K is going to have a conversation and start asking him questions. at which he's going to get a little.
So I've got the conversation between
Okay, give me 1 second.
Ernesto and Sonia. Now, what you'll be able to hear basically is
Go ahead and turn it up because
the audio. And you'll hear Sonia in the background, but this was Tasha K talking on speaker directly to Ernesto. So you're not really going to be able to hear Sonia as well because she was talking,
I said, wow.
Tasha K was talking directly into the phone and they were speaking to each other. If you went to Tasha K Live and watch the interview, you'd be able to hear everyone because obviously Sonia was mic'd and it's a recording situation, professional recording situation, but I've got the Global Tel Link call from that day. So let's go ahead. If you've heard this before, then you're already familiar with this call. Ernesto showed his ass, basically. He presents pretty angry, and I'm just gonna let you guys be the judge. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. And go ahead, if you're in the premiere, just go ahead and comment and we will talk about it after.
Shout out to Real Talk Bougie.
You are calling now. Please hold. Please wait while your call is being connected.
Here we go.
Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Ernesto.
an inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0. Your current balance is $6.81. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hey, I'm inside the interview right now.
That's Sonia.
It started like 5 minutes ago. I asked her if he wouldn't mind saying hi to her. Tasha said, can you say hi to her?
How you doing today?
Ernesto, it's Tasha K. How you doing?
How you doing, Miss Tasha K?
I'm fabulous. I have your friend here. And of course, we flew her in because there have been so many different reports. And why not go to the actual source of these, of the reports, of what the reports are about? You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so we're just here to clear up some things. I'm not here to attack her. I don't have a dog in this fight. Steve Harvey don't like me. So, but I'm here to ask, because they labeled her as Erica King, and she said, that's not her. Okay. And so we're just trying to figure out what her relationship is to you, because those jail calls between you and her are pretty intimate.
I'm just listening.
Okay, you just gonna listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen, because I'm gonna have my time. I can talk, these jail calls, what it is. I'm gonna have my time to let me know the truth. And the truth is, that's an innocent woman sitting beside you. No folks gonna tell their story.
What?
People don't know me. The ones who do know me, they know my character. I'm an innocent motherfucking man. And you know that, Miss Kate. That's why you got her sitting there beside you. Am I correct?
Here's the thing, Ernesto. I only know what the blogs are reporting and what sites are reporting, and I've listened to some of the calls. And so I started listening to the calls when you were speaking to your wife, Shirley Strawberry, about, your case and what was going on. And then there was some things shared about, her going to Steve Harvey's house and Marjorie not being there. That's when everything really started to take off. And so the mistress came in, and I didn't know. Okay.
Get it straight now. Get it straight.
That's what I'm here to ask you. Is there a mistress?
You're not asking me. You're telling me. No, I promise you, Ernesto. I promise you, I'm asking. I was just telling you what the reports are. Okay. I have no dog in this fight. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. I don't know if you're innocent or guilty. I haven't looked that deep. What I'm trying to figure out is, I want the story. That's why she's here. That's why you're on the phone. Okay, well, I want you to look deep now, because it's going to be beneficial to you. I want you to look real deep, real deep. Don't look at the surface, look real deep, and it's going to come out. That's the best I can tell you while I'm on this recorded phone call. So how deep do you want me to look, and where should I look? I need you to look deep as you need to deep, because you know the system, and you know how the system is rigged. You know this. You know, career-based, people that throw your ass up on the bus, and you know it's a lot of innocent black men are sitting in this motherfucking jail. We talking about 9 million people are locked up.
How do you know?
I'm not gonna say everybody is innocent, but I am. Okay. So the reports of you being charged with, let me just read what the reports are. I know what hold on. I know what the reports are. I got it right here. Okay, I look at this shit every fucking day. I've been in here a year and a half, going on 2 years, with no fucking reasonable bond. Come on now, that's a setup. You can't see that? Since you're reading your reports? Come on now. You're a smart black woman. So gun possession, theft, fraud, and child pornography charges. Where did the child pornography charges come from? Come on, man. You know I can't talk on this phone like that. Make it make sense. All you got to do is read the warrant. Did the warrant make sense to you? Think about it. Come on now.
How's she supposed to know?
I don't play with no motherfucking kids. I only play with my own goddamn kids. Come on now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's going to come to the light. You can't see I'm being set the fuck up? Just look at it. Well, who's setting you up? Come on, don't try to do that. Don't do that. Wrong police department. Don't do that. Wrong police department? You already know what it is. Just read. Just read. All you gotta do is read. If a motherfucker know how to read, they can see it themselves. But just assuming. Okay. No one wants to read it now. Do you have the warrant? You can pull it up. Just say you researched it. Well, listen. I can't pull up the warrant, Ernesto. I can't do that. You can't. The bloggers got it? How the bloggers get it? They don't have the warrant. They don't have the warrant. They got the warrants all over the internet. Come on, man. She was reading them, but they're not posted. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, get it. Okay. Can you talk about the conspiracy briefly without going into? Well, first of all, hold on. Go ahead, Ernesto. Okay, first of all, I can't really talk about none of these cases because they're gonna use it against me anyway. That's what they've been doing for every bond here, coming out with these stories. I'm this, I'm that. That's not even none of my skilo. That ain't how I get down.
That ain't my skilo.
So as a conspiracy, I didn't know I had a fucking conspiracy because I don't do crime with people at all. I don't even really like people like that. I'm a loner. Most people know that about me. I'm a fuck with you or I ain't. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. That's just bottom line. Okay. When is your trial date? Do you know? The what? Do you have any? When is your trial date? Oh, it's gonna be a while. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Okay. Now let me ask you something. So, how are things between you and your wife? It was wonderful until I got locked up. You didn't hear no stress or nothing. Nothing. Because there wasn't no stress. This is what people trying to assume they want that. That's not happening. Them folks ain't did nothing to me and I ain't did nothing to him. So I'm not going to really talk about her because she ain't talking about me. She ain't talking bad about me and I'm not going to talk bad about her. No, I'm not asking you to talk bad about your wife because she really hasn't said anything about you. You know why? Because I ain't no fucked up motherfucker like that. That's why. If you fucked over somebody, they going to talk bad about your ass to the dogs, and you know that type of person.
Dogs.
She will dog your motherfucking ass out. You know that. So now, she did talk about not knowing that you were locked up when you had got locked up. How come she was... What? Yeah, no, she said she didn't know though. No, she didn't. She did get on the radio. No, she did not know because here's the thing. The police department wouldn't allow me to have but 2 fucking damn numbers. You read in the warrant again, the warrant said that the detective allowed me to have 2 fucking numbers. That was my lawyer and my wife's telephone number. That's the only one. When I got to the jail, guess what? She didn't know who the fuck was calling her. This is the honest God truth. That's as far as and I can talk on that because it's on a public statement if they're reading correctly. Okay. And so the mistress, so this woman sitting across from me is not, you're saying on record, this is not your mistress. No, she's not. Why would she be my mistress? What the fuck is a mistress? Break that shit down to me. A side bitch, Ernesto. What'd you say? A side bitch? Yeah. Let me give you that. A side bitch, though, a real side bitch. Let me see what a side bitch is. A side bitch, you just sit here and play games. That woman ain't there to play no motherfucking game. She's trying to save my motherfucking life. That's why she's sitting over there with you. Come on now. Let her break this shit down. She's gonna break it down. That's why she's here, and I'm glad that she, put you on the phone and allowed you to talk to me. Okay, let me break it down. Let me get it done because they say you the gossip queen. So you the gossip queen. I ain't no motherfucking faggot either. Let's get that shit straight. Hold on. Let's get that shit straight. I ain't no motherfucker. Okay. Let's get that shit straight. Let's get it straight. I don't give a damn if you put shit on the goddamn worldwide. I ain't no motherfucking faggot. I ain't no dead ass nigga. I'm not no kitchen view, whatever that shit is. I don't give a fuck about that community. That's their community. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing.
That community.
Nothing at all. Okay? I don't fuck with no motherfucking kids. I'm not no child molester. I'm not no child Cooper, whatever they're trying to put this on something that I'm not into. I'm not none of that motherfucking shit. So here's the thing. I'm an innocent motherfucking man. And it's going to come out. Do you believe in God, Miss Tisha K?
Tisha K.
Yes, I do. Okay, then guess what? You believe in a God-fearing motherfucking man. That's what you're dealing with right now. And I put that shit on every fucking post that I ever had on Instagram. I understand it. I took all that shit, everything I said, twisted to make fun. I don't give a fuck about that shit. They're going to see God come true today. And you speak. I don't give a damn if Steve don't like you. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You're here to deliver a motherfucking message. And I want to see you do your motherfucking job.
Whoa.
Now that I'm going to do now. That's what I've been called to do. You're damn right. Okay. But can I ask you a question? Come on with it. If I can. Why in the phone calls are you and Sonya, like she's telling you she got on lingerie and shit like that? Like, what, friends do that? Okay, let me give you an example. First of all, anybody know how to, I told you, I'm not no gay ass motherfucker. So if a woman saying that she went and negotiate and keep my hand in peace and keep my mind off some bullshit, guess what? She did her motherfucking job. I ain't motherfucking mad at her. And guess what? You know how many women sitting here calling these niggas in jail, talking the same motherfucking talk? Come on now. You ain't slow. Why don't I hate how you talk to your wife? You speak to your wife very reserved. You know why? What? That ain't her. That ain't what she do. That's not what she do. And guess what? You got to be smart enough to protect your goddamn interest. And at the time, that is the interest. It's her livability. If you listen to the phone call, you hear what I say. Hey, if this too much for you, hey, I respect it. You don't force nobody to be in those situations they ain't used to and they can't handle, or they don't want to deal with a period. You don't do that. You got to respect their well-being or what their purpose of life is. You understand that, don't you, Miss Keisha K?
Tisha K.
I do. So you're saying you don't ask your wife to talk, to keep your mind off of things, because that's not in her character to do, is what you think. I'm not gonna sit here and force her character on something she's not used to doing. No, I'm not. I won't even do you like that. So you don't mind having those conversations with her? Sorry. Well, first of all, let me. I ain't shoot it. Go ahead, Ernesto. What you laughing about? I'm gonna say what you laughing about. No, she laughing because she was like, "It's not phone sex." I'm like, "Girl, that was phone sex." I heard some of them calls with that lady husband. Well,
It wasn't phone sex? Okay.
Anything else you would like to ask me?
Yeah.
Yes. So I did personally pull that you and Shirley Strawberry never officially turned in your marriage license. So you're not really married to her, and that you're still married to your ex-wife.
Hold on. You're lying.
I promise. I'm not lying.
You're lying.
I'm not lying
about that. You're lying. I'm not gonna. Now they say you twist shit up, man. They say you twist shit up. I don't want to be. They say you twist shit up, but you know what?
Why would I twist up a marriage license? I'm here. If I'm right, Ernesto, all you gotta clear it up. Are you married to Shirley Strawberry?
Yes. To my knowledge, yes, we are. And here's the thing, I'm not talking about her any motherfucking more.
I'm twist this shit up.
Hold on. I'm not talking about her any motherfucking more. I'm not trying to knock her character down. I'm not trying to do none of that. And I'm not going to do it.
So you saying she didn't turn in a marriage license?
I'm going to say it one more time. Don't try to trick my words up because you're not smart enough to do that. So come on with it.
I'm not smart enough to do that.
Now with me, I just done told you.
That's so listen. I'm a Florida bitch at heart now.
I know you ain't, but you ain't gangster. But you ain't gangster. You told
No. I'm not gangster, but I was raised by them, and you probably know a few of them.
I probably do. So you know what
exactly. So when I want information, I go get it, and I'm trying to tell you, there's no marriage license on record with you and Shirley.
Y'all hear that?
Why would I lie to you about that?
Well, guess what? That's in your thought of mind. My mom thought of mine don't even see that point, so I'm not even discussing it anymore.
I mean, it's a clear yes or no. Either you married or you're not.
Clear that I know if I am. Until she went down there and did something different, I don't see that. So I'm not talking about it anymore. I done broke it down the best I can until I see you face to face. Can you handle that, gangster?
I'm not a gangster. I'm the product of a gangster. There's a difference.
No, I like it though. So come on with it.
Okay. And for that reason, I only date IT nerds, men like that. You understand? Because all my uncles and my dad is, I got 4 daddies. You understand?
I know them daddies. I know them all.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I'm here because I'm giving you a platform to get the shit straight, because there's so many different stories out there about you.
Listen, guess what? Here's the story. Here. I'm an innocent man. That's all I'm going to say right now. And then when it come on, then I'm going to flow like I need to flow. Right now, I'm good.
Okay. So that's your story, and you.
I told you straight up what it is, and I'm not none of that. So you can put it however you want to put it. Hey, it is what it is, and you'll see me again.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, on a higher platform though. Not no low budget shit. Yeah, high platform.
Oh no, we don't do low budget shit here, bro. You should know that.
I know that. Why you doing what you're doing today, and I appreciate your time.
Anytime.
We braided our hair about 30 days
Sorry
ago,
for the ad, guys.
and I wanted to
Y'all enjoying this?
Results.
All right, we back.
Okay, well, let me go and talk to your friend here, who keeps your mind off of things while you're in jail.
But you know what?
And
I like how you spit that. That's good. I like that.
I mean, that's what you said. I mean, listen. I just don't know. You know, I've been married a long time. You know, and I just don't know how I would feel as a wife if there was another woman that kept my husband's mind off of that. You know what I'm saying? So, wife to wife.
I mean, I'm going to say it like this here. I'm going to be straight up. The woman that I married, she's not no motherfucking fool. You must believe that shit right there. She's not a fool. She's not an idiot. Very intelligent. So don't get tricked now. I'm just letting you know that right now. Don't get tricked.
And that's on that. All right, here we go. And I'm going to start the interview. I'm going to let you go ahead and close out your call with her, and then I'm going to go ahead and start the interview. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you soon, okay?
Oh, you will. Thank y'all. Okay. All right.
All right. Call me around 7.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, bye.
She told him call me around 7, like she the wife. Child, what y'all think about that? Ernesto was snapping off on Tisha K. I was like, who the hell is that? started out as Tasha K and he done cussed her ass out and she done turned into Tisha K. I said, oh my God. But y'all, I'm still trying to figure out, like I said, how the hell he got a freaking bond. His bond is high as hell. I saw somebody else put it in there. He does have another case coming up, I think in February, beginning of February, okay? Yeah, so I don't know where the hell he gonna get the money from because Shirley has cut him off. If you guys didn't see the other jail phone call that I posted the other day where Shirley was snapping off on him, Shirley will not take his calls anymore. Shirley is done taking his calls. His friend, what's his name? I forget his name, damn. He has to call to get Shirley on the phone to Dre. That's his name. His friend Dre has to call Shirley to get Shirley on the phone and then like put Shirley on the phone like that because she won't answer Ernesto's calls or his text. Like she is done with his ass. And I think she found out, y'all know the all these jail phone calls coming out. I think she's found out that he's been having these inappropriate conversations with Sonia. Okay. And she's just over it. She will not talk to him. And the last time she did talk to his ass, she read him down and cussed his ass out. But hey, I'm all for it. As y'all can see, he snapped the hell off on Tasha K, aka Tisha K. And that is it. And that is all. Okay. I did want to play a clip with Marsau and Tisha, but I'm done for the night. We'll save that for tomorrow night. Okay. But thank you guys so much for joining. We are an hour in. Y'all know Poppy is supposed to be like, But thank y'all for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed that call, honey, because I said, hey, I know this shit gonna be funny. When I heard it the first time, I was laughing, so I knew you guys would enjoy. But thank you guys so much. Let me see which content creators I got. I know Girlfriend Chronicles. Is Miss Khalifa a content creator? I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. Let me know. I don't want to miss anybody, okay? Who's the other one? Mocha's Cafe. Yeah. Thanks for being here as well. Okay. Somebody said prison talks remind me of working at jail again. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get out of here, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. We have 834 of you guys in here. We are on subscribers mode. So that means that everybody that's in here should be subscribers, and you guys all should have hit the like button. Show you girls some love over here so we can continue to grow this channel. If you did not hit the like button on the way in, please hit it on your way out. Feel free to leave some comments on this video to let me know how you feel about the video. Tisha, get out of here. Let me know how you guys feel about the video. Okay. Somebody said that was good. Yes. All right. Oh, somebody said it is frozen here in Tennessee. Oh, wow. Anybody else having some inclement weather? We're expected to have some here where I am as well. They canceled my son's school today, and I think his school is going to be canceled tomorrow. We're expected to get some black ice. So I don't even know yet if I'm going to be going into the office tomorrow or not. I brought my computer and stuff home, my laptop rather, so I can work from home if I need to. But we'll see what it's given. Either way, we're still going to have Car Chronicles, okay? I will send out the notification for that. Anybody got a lot of snow? I think we asked that this morning. Somebody said it's 2 degrees in Indiana. Oh my God, 17 degrees there. We're in the 20s here where I am as well. It says, yes, it's snow here and ice in New Jersey. I figured that in New Jersey because you're in the north. I got family in New York, so I know they got snow there. Yes. Oh yeah, y'all stay home, guys. Stay home out that ice and that snow so y'all can be safe. I don't want nobody in no accidents out here, honey. Be safe, okay? Somebody said schools were closed. Yeah, schools are closed. Oh, in Maryland. Okay, you're in Maryland. Yeah, schools are closed where I'm at. My son was happy as hell. Mommy, no school today. I was like, but yeah, so thank you guys. Y'all got snow. Y'all, everybody's got snow, ice, whatever you guys have. The weather is like really, really cold. Y'all be safe, be cold, be warm, be safe. All right. And I will see you guys in the morning. All right. 25 degrees in, oh Lord, Texas. Oh, Lord. 24 in Georgia. Yes, honey. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Yes. All right. So snow in New York City. Yes. You in New York? Okay. Yes, New York. New York is always in the house. Y'all be up in here so deep. Look, New York. I love you guys down. New York, New York. Houston is 18 degrees. Yes, honey. All right. So it's going to be 8 here in the morning. Ooh, woo, that's cold. That is cold, baby. Ooh, 60 degrees in Los Angeles. 60? That's not really cold, though. 60 is not really cold in LA. I got a friend out in LA as well. Okay. 17 right now in Tennessee. Yes, we'll be in the 20s tonight in Houston. Okay. Y'all be safe. Oh, I see all this cold weather. Wherever you are, be safe, be warm. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys down. Prayers to you all. And good night.